Very pleased to say we're now on the MasterCard People's Court and we've got some tennis royalty in the house. Kim Clijsters, former champion here at the Australian Open, has joined us. Nice to see you, Kim.
Thank you.
There's a lot to talk about. I mean, we talk former champion. We've got to go back to 2011 now to relive your title here at Melbourne Park. You've got some great memories of not only here in Melbourne, but Australia as a whole, don't you?
Yes, I mean, I've always loved coming to Australia, and then in 2011, winning the title was kind of the icing on the cake, and makes coming back here even more special. So it's a lot of good memories.
Is it the first thing you think about when you do come back to Melbourne Park on any sort of duties that you're on?
Maybe not the first thing, but there's a lot of little things that you think about. You know, the preparations, the superstitious things that you had going on during those 2 weeks, and a lot of things that kind of come back when you're walking around, even people you see going back into the city, and there's a lot of little memories that kind of pop back into your head when you are when you get back to a place where you've done well.
I love the superstitions. Yeah. Is there one real one that's extra quirky that you had?
Well, I'm actually staying in the same apartment, in the same room.
Really?
So, yeah, I remember the night before my final, I was laying and I couldn't really fall asleep. I had the butterflies in my stomach, and I was actually looking out onto Rod Laver Arena, and the lights were on, and I was thinking like, okay, this is where it's going to happen tomorrow night, and I was in that same situation a couple nights ago when we flew in here. So it was yeah, so little things like that, memories like that come back. So
wow, well, you don't have to worry about the playing now.
No.
What about the women's circuits? There seems to be just so much depth within not even the top 10, but the top 20 these days.
Yeah, I mean, they asked me yesterday, who do you think is going to win the title? And I mean, there's so many that you can name, and players that I think have a chance to do well. And of course, I think to see Serena, fitter than last year already, and to be playing well. Maria Sharapova showed some really, really good tennis yesterday, and it would be nice to see her do well again as well. So Azarenka is back. I'm kind of liking the mothers to do well, but Naomi Osaka, see how she can kind of back up her win at the US Open, and that's a few players who I'll have my eye on and see how they will kind of work their way through the tournament, and then at the end of the tournament, anything is possible.
Speaking of mothers, Serena's return to the circuit, missing last year, in 2017 winning the title, 8 weeks pregnant. You've helped pave the way for the female players out there to ease their passage back into the game. You came back from having a child, and you've won 3 major titles on the back of that. How hard was it to do that, both physically and emotionally?
I mean, it was hard, but at the same time, I felt this power inside of me that I felt like, okay, I want to come back, and although I didn't think I would ever come back when I retired, and I just felt this, power inside of me, and I didn't doubt for 1 second that I was making a wrong decision, or that I wasn't going to be good enough anymore to compete with these women, and I think it's that confidence, having that confidence whenever I stepped out on court, knowing that I put in all the hard work to try to get back into being a professional athlete, and it helped me to be even more confident on court as well, and compete with the best.